We're going to project. Let's boot up. Let's just put the boot writer. Alrighty, throw turn system over here. Cycle cleanup. Yep, good. Alrighty, so I've done a bit of work since last everybody was here. So we figured out the issue, or I should say, I figured out the issue. It's that the blob assets, or credits. I should give credit to the ECS guys I talked to because they were very helpful, and I'm incredibly thankful for giving me their wisdom. But basically, what I've learned was that blob assets are not supposed to ever really be changed. You're never even supposed to update them. So even though they're supposed to be immutable, so if we want to overwrite this every so often for our valid actions, it's not going to work. So instead, what we're doing is we're using a here it is, an unsafe list. Now, they said that you could use a native... There were 3 types of collections. There was the buffer that sits on the entity. I don't really like that idea, because what I did is I made it so that... let me go into the hierarchy. I combined all of our systems, like, components that have to hold all of our bullshit into one object just called system data. I thought about splitting it into each of their collective roles, which is what I had originally, but I don't know why I would actually do that. I don't know what I would gain from that. Because I don't really want to reference these objects anyways, right? Like, they're not supposed to be, like, really there to do anything other than just it's not only there to hold the components, because I don't think you're allowed to have components not on an entity. So that's all it's there for. So I don't see a reason why I would split it. But irregardless, if it was just one object or 5, I really don't like the idea of data just sitting on the entity without having a component that it's attached to, because I feel like it's opening up a can of worms of accidentally accessing the wrong thing, or maybe you want to create a buffer of one thing for maybe a collection of turn data for one system, and then you want to do another collection for a different system. I don't want both of those to be a buffer on those objects, and then that get mixed up. I'd rather just everything come from a component. That's just so much neater in my head. Maybe an entity like an enemy or something can have a buffer because it's the entity that I care about. But for like a non-entity component holder, I really don't want that. So then it was between 2 options. One was a native list and one was an unsafe list, or native collection or an unsafe collection. But the native collections aren't allowed. You can't feed that or like access that or something. There's some rule about accessing them inside of jobs that causes problems, and so I'm using an unsafe one instead. Now there's a native one that you can declare in like the field section and then use those. So I'm not exactly sure what they meant by that, but they were saying something along the lines of like natives have hard times with jobs sometimes. So I figured we'd go with unsafe, plus it forces me to do memory management, which is just probably good to get in the habit of because I need to get better at that. And so we fixed some stuff. If we play right now, we have 0 errors, and everything works so smoothly. But if I recall correctly, when I was testing it on my lunch break today, I was hitting an issue where when I went to do the cleanup, because right now we're not storing anything past the frame, which will change later on because we will need things to store past the frame, but for now, I'm just wiping at the end of every frame just to keep safe for memory management. And so what we have is we have this this end cycles thing, and so I went to check the value of the collection when we went to scrub it, but I wasn't getting why are we not triggering? What is happening? Oh, it's still initializing everything. Fuck. Let me cancel. Okay, it looks like it's ready now. I'm sorry. Alright, we should be good now. So, validate system data. So validate system data, I believe, is working if I check it. Are not matching chunks, matching entities. If we then go into validate data, we go into value. Yep, we're good. We got length 18, makes sense. Then we hop over to this one, the queued data. And I feel like, if I recall correctly, yeah, it's length 0. And I don't know why. Now, you would assume, well, Joel, you just fucked up assigning it. And that might be true, but I'm a bit confused if that's the case. Because I go into here, and if we hit continue such that we trigger this, and then we start walking through it, after the job's done, if we check queue, it's a length 3. So I don't know what I did wrong, because it's here after the process is done, but then it's gone by the time we go to access it. And I went to check. We'll detach this so that I can't close the Unity play. Or Unity's gonna freeze on me. Maybe I have to release it. That's a bug. That shouldn't be happening. There we go. Okay. If I open up queue data and I look at all the usages, I checked. I didn't see anything that actually wiped it ahead of time. But maybe I missed it. We can go through it. So we have in-cycle cleanup. Okay. So on create, it requires the queue data. Then we have on update. Oh, fuck. That's opening up the compiled bullshit. Okay, so if it has an underscore, then ignore it. That's irritating. Oh, I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, wait, that seems useful. Okay. So here's all of our references. We have require for update. We have the length checker here. We have the dispose there. We have the require for update inside the queue system, which makes sense. Then we have the singleton read write, which is here. And then we have the if is created here, where we're checking it. And then we got a turn system. And that's when we added the component, because now that it's an unsafe list, we're not allowed to store that on a baked thing, so we have to add it something. I probably need to make a separate system that adds it, but I was just spitting out code trying to make sure that this worked. So the only thing I can think of, which would be really dumb and be a little annoying, is that when I set the queue.queued actions to the actions, it does modify the memory in the temporary, but for some reason it doesn't cache it long term. So all I'm going to do is just say is just make this not one line and just say make a native array of type what is this, queue data? Or no, this is turn data. And make it temp array. And then make a new one and make the allocator equal to dot temp job. I think I have to declare a size. So we'll just put in count like the other one. And then what we'll do is we will feed it temp array. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to do... I'm going to be so mad if this works. Queue.queued action is equal to temp array. And then temp array.dispose. Okay. Will this work? Because if this works, it's going to be so fucking stupid. It can't work, surely. This cannot be our solution. Okay, and then let's run it. Are we not attached? No, we're attached. Disconnect. And then... God, my voice is killing me today. I don't know why. For like the past couple weeks, my voice has just been dead, and it's so irritating. Okay. reattach the breakpoint. Okay, it's taken the sync. So now we should be able to click play. There we go. All right, count is 3. Good. Q has 3 items in it now. Temporary also 3 items. Okay. We've officially moved it into Q. Nothing has changed, theoretically. But now we're going to hit... We're going to click this. Hit... Or it doesn't even need to be this one. It's this one. And hit continue. Do we throw an error? What the fuck is happening? Or it's thinking about it? Why are we not hitting the in cycle? Okay, we hit that one. I don't know. Maybe it can't set breakpoints on if checks. That would be really weird. Okay, it can't do breakpoints on if checks. Interesting. So now if we check this, what do we get? It's still 0. Wait, fuck, am I copying the struct instead of... Hold on. I think I'm copying the struct like a retard. Okay, hold on one second. Close that. Close that. Hit continue. Shut this down. I think that's what I did. Okay, so we'll do... How do you do that in ECS? Cannot initialize it by reference to the value. Oh. Maybe if I replace... Let's try this. Maybe if I go here, and I get rid of that, and I change this to it, I'm in visual mode. Can we close out of visual? Thank you. If we go to ref RW of type Q data, I wonder if that'll be the issue. So then if we get, that, and then we feed this Q, and then we hop down here and we change this to value, no, yeah, value RW, or no, it's not value RW, it's ref RW. We changed our ref RW of type Q data. And then I wonder if we do it this way, if that's how we reference this properly. We'll do actions dot value read write dot queued actions at index. Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be what fixes this. We'll delete that. Dispose the temp array. Save that a bunch. Reset up our breakpoint. It's so funny to me that that fails, that you can't read the if check. Okay, we get to the if check first at length 3. Okay, so that was the problem. I wasn't writing to the array, I was just grabbing the value. Okay. I figured that by grabbing ref RW that you wouldn't grab a copy of it. But no, I know what's happening. When you ref RW it, you're not getting a reference to it, you're grabbing a mutable copy of it. That's what's definitely happening, right? Because if I changed it to ref RO, I wouldn't be able to modify it, but that's also because it's a read-only copy. I think that's what's happening. Or at least I think that's how that's occurring. What is this? The source file queue system may have changed since building the module. Oh, yeah, close. My bad. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Okay, that makes sense. Did I do that? I feel like I did that in other parts, so we might have to fix a few more bugs on the way. But I believe now we'll close the debug. I believe we now have a working. What is this? Actions underscore data uses unsafe pointers, which is not allowed. Q action job dot actions underscore data. Oh, it's worried about race conditions because I need to do the what is it? It's parallel native disable parallel for restriction. That's the one. So now I should be able, it shouldn't give me that warning anymore. Right? Theoretically. We hit an error, so we're closing out. What error do we hit? The same one? Maybe I just need a refresh. Maybe I didn't save. We still hit it. Okay. So I don't understand this then. Invalid operation exception. Queue action jobs at job actions action data uses unsafe pointers, which is not allowed. Unsafe pointers can lead to crashes and no safety against race conditions. There has to be a way to disable this because I know for a fact that it's not going to fuck it. We have an index of the entities. I don't see any way. Hold on. There's got to be a how to parallel write to a native list unity ECS. Parallel writing to native array or native list. Perfect. There's a way to write a native array in parallel because they need to run an integrated electron multiple components and combines them into one data structure stored in a native array. Okay, sure. You could use native queue as parallel writer, but after the initial 4 entities for each. Okay, after this, you'll have to compute the native queue into a native array in a separate job. Ew. With store entity query in field. Unity ECS. I think I'm on 1.3. Store nope. Store entity. Stores the entity query in a field. Interesting. Calculate entity count. Oh, entity inquiry index. That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's okay. Note that using change filters or shared components complicates things a bit. If that's your case, let me know and it will help out. Here's an example of what this looks like. Did I look at this just the other day? This feels vaguely familiar. Execute int abbs equals physics.ab. Okay, yeah, he's doing basically exactly what I'm doing. Is there any state.world upgrade? Create native array of count state. Oh, native array options dot uninitialized memory. Maybe that's the. We'll throw that in there at the end. There. Wait, what is dispose versus clear memory? Unity collections. Native array. Why is it only showing me extensions for native array? Is that not? Is native array not in this list? Wait, who defined native array then? Is it entities? Not really? Okay, I don't know. Native array extensions. There's got to be something in here. Contains. Copy from. Index of. Reinterpret. Native parallel hash set. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing. I don't. Maybe that. Hold on. We didn't even try it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Just click the play button, dumbass. Okay, still hitting the issue. That was not good enough. Native array Unity. What package is native array in? Oh, it's a base package. Oh. Oh, slices like a linked list, maybe? Okay, is created this and as read only. Oh shit. Hold on. Cooking something real quick. Let me add a text button. Create new text. This is the AFK button. I don't have an AFK screen yet. We'll write AFK in big ass letters. Can I make that black? Or no, I can just disable this. Perfect. Okay, you're back. Alright, I'm back. Give me 1 second, let me just wash my hands off. Alright. At this rate, I'm gonna need a cough drop. Christ. Let me turn off the AFK thing. Re-enable center monitor. Alright. Here we go. Where were we? We were reading how the native array worked because... Oh, I wanted to see the options. So I'm a little worried that if I leave uninitialized memory, that if it already existed by the time it runs uninitialized memory, that it like will freak out. But maybe it won't. We'll see. All right, let's see if we can figure out what this error means. Native array uses unsafe pointers, which is not allowed. Unsafe pointers can lead to... Oh, that should be an unsafe list. Start using native disable unsafe pointer restriction. I still have an error. Okay, maybe it's a different restriction. Maybe that's the issue. Native disable unsafe pointer restriction, because that sounds like an unsafe pointer restriction. Unsupported parameter. Oh, I know why that's the case. Okay, let me see. Oh, we still hit an error. Missing profiler object disposed action. End 39. Cannot access a disposed object. Do we dispose of it in here on accident? I don't see where we disposed it. All right, let's put a debug.log on that. And let's put a debug.log on this, reattach, and bam. So at this point, our count's 3, as it should. The queue has 3 actions in it, so we did the thing correctly. Now we'll hit continue. Grab our queue. We have our queue data. Okay. Let's hit continue. Still has 3. And then we errored. I don't understand. Okay, hold on. Reattach. So let's double check to make sure what unsafe list. What am I missing? Unsafe list has pointer. Add no resize. Okay, so I did that right. But it thinks it's disposed. It's not disposed here whenever we initially assign it. It's not disposed the first time through. It is disposed there already. Is there for some reason dispose doesn't wipe the elements? Because I would assume that it does. But if we're still getting the length is greater than 0... Whoa, what the fuck is happening, writer? Thank you. Maybe we change it to, what was it, is created? What was it? What did I need to read the documentation? What does is created mean in this context? Because is created on the immutable thing makes way more sense. What if this list has been allocated and not yet deallocated? Okay. So hypothetically, if the thing has been disposed of, releases all resources. Maybe there needs to be like a clear or something. Sets the length to 0. Oh, maybe instead of dispose, we do dot clear. So we undo this, and then we go down here, and we'll do dot clear. Why is it throwing me an error? Cannot resolve symbol. Hold on. Is there a definition thing in here? Where do I see that? Quick definition. Control F inside this. Can I control F? It doesn't look like it. Length, capacity, element at, unsafe list, check null, destroy. Disposed. If is not created, return. Okay, so dispose has to be created to dispose it. And then if collection helper dot should deallocate, Oh, maybe because it's persistent that when I go to deallocate it, it doesn't properly deallocate it. Maybe that's the issue. Wait, there is a dot clear. Wait. Oh, wait. God damn it. I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing. Oh, never do two edits at once. Never do it. Just never do it. Okay. Wait. But it still has the elements. There's some core part of this I'm not understanding. It has to do with like the allocator or the entity system, or I think it's to do with how the allocator works. Let me go read. Unity ECS allocator. I want to read this. Make sure I fully understand this, because I feel like every time I butt heads with something in this system, it's because of this. Memory allocators overview. Entities in the collection package are different allocators you can use to manage memory. Temp is created on every thread. Temp job must be deallocated within 4 frames. Persistent. I want to read about persistent, because I don't think I'm understanding persistent. The fuck is a rewindable allocator? A custom allocator that is fast and thread safe and can rewind and free all your allocations at one point. When you request memory from a rewindable allocator, it selects a range of memory from its pre-allocated block and assigns it to use. The minimum alignment of rewindable allocations is 64 bytes. After it uses the existing blocks of memory, the rewindable allocator allocates another block of memory. Oh. Wait, it sounds like I want to use an alias then, right? Can you use these inside jobs? Because then I would just do an alias on a native list and then make the native list set to the unsafe list that sits on the component. Getting a collections data in the form of another collection type without copying the data. Getting a sub-range of collector's data without copying the data. Oh. See, that would actually... I do know a use case for this. There's going to be a part at some point when I'm making the AI where we're going to take a sub-chunk of the map and then pull that in to be processed for what the AI is going to do without processing the whole map, because the whole map's going to be fucking massive. And that'd be a perfect time to use this. It's just grab a sub-range and alias it out so that way we're not creating a bunch of fucking copies in memory of this chunk of the map. Interesting. Okay. A reinterpretation of an array is an alias of the array that reads and writes the content as a different element type. For example, a native array int, which reinterprets a native array ushort, shares the same bytes, but it reads and writes the bytes as int instead of ushort. This is because each int is 4 bytes, while each ushort is 2 bytes. Oh, like a union. You just like write over the... Okay, I understand. Huh. Interesting. Actually, I can do something with this too. For more AI memes. Wait, this will be... I need to... That'll be useful. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay. That doesn't help our current situation, though. Something I'm not understanding about persistent allocators. Custom allocator, no. Need to create before use, no. Lifetime, indefinite. Does that mean you can't dispose it? What does that mean? Trying to dispose a persistent allocator, Unity ECS. How do we have this? If is created, dispose. Yeah, maybe it's because the length is greater than 0 is the issue. And there's... Oh! Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Dispose should. Maybe dispose doesn't actually, like... It just sets the memory flag to be free. And it's not actually, it's not actually a quick definition. Is there a search on this? No, I'm not seeing it. Native array, native array. Yep, dispose. Okay. If this allocator label is not equal to none, and atomic safety handle something rather, if it's not created, return. If it's invalid, if it's a first user index, I don't know what that means. If it's none, else this dot m underscore buffer is equal to void pointer null. Okay. Oh wait, fuck. Did I restart that timer? No, I didn't. God damn it. How long since I've sat back down? YouTube, save me. Let me pull up my YouTube stream, youtube.com. I need to make sure I'm not gonna fucking destroy this food or no. Yes. Quiet. Okay. I was AFK up until about 20 minutes ago. So the timer for 40 minutes, and then the food will be ready. All right, close that. All right. Yeah, I wonder if a length greater than 0. Oh, let me close this out. Break this off. There we go. I wonder if I change this to is created, if that's gonna fix it. Because I wonder if length greater than 0 doesn't get reset, it just frees the memory. And that's the issue that we're running into. Cannot access a disposed object on line 39. I don't understand. I don't understand. I have an object that is checking if it's created, and then it disposes it. And then somehow we end up here again. Hold on. Reattach to Unity. Hit play. Skip. Okay. The length is 3. Is created is true. Good. We're going to walk down. Okay. We're going to go to the next frame. We are on the next frame. We're at size still 3. Is created still true. We're going to hit continue. Step. Step. We catch an error. Why are we checking for blobs? We got rid of the blobs. What the fuck is happening? I don't understand. How is it still created if it's been disposed? Disposed native array is being accessed, or is also created. I don't. Is created equals true after disposing native array. If mesh info array is not equal to null, if mesh info is not equal to null, and mesh info dot native vertices that is created dispose. So you have to free the memory and then reset it. That's what's happening. Okay. So dispose just unlocks it. That's all it's doing. Okay. Christ. Okay. But he also said he didn't think you should be doing that. But I don't think there's a clear on native array. So how do we just reset a native array? Should I just make it a native list and then just do a dot clear, or make it an unsafe, or... Fuck it. Let's just make it an unsafe list. I don't care anymore. Queue data. Do you have anything... You're instantiated anyways, right? On the, You're made by the turn system, right? Okay, cool, yeah. So we're just... get rid of that. Unsafe list. Yeah. Fuck it. Then we don't even have to check this. We can just dispose you. And I don't think we'll have like a memory issue, because validate system data is what we had here, and yeah, we can just dispose it. Awesome. Let's do that. So we'll just it's Shift V. There we go. And then we'll paste. And then we'll V delete. Okay. Where's the issue? This needs to be set to new unsafe list. Okay, and now we need to go to the end here and delete all that. Okay, I think we've cleared all the errors. We still have the hook points in, right? Because I wanna make sure it's working now. Okay, so that should be good. And then we're going to hit play once this reloads. Why does it... Hold on. Remove... Oh, there's some watch thing on this. Okay, I don't care. What are you? Okay, I can add watches. So now what I want to see is I want to see inside this queue. Oh, I need to set it to add instead of index. That's the issue. Okay, we'll cancel out of this, then close out of that. Yeah, index 0. Yeah, I understand. Okay. So what we're going to do was, how did I write it on this one? Data.value.add. Okay. I think I was supposed to be using a parallel writer on this. Yeah, I think if I go into here and I go to unsafe list.parallel writer, I think I'm supposed to do add no resize. So if I change actions to, or actions dot value RO, and then I do RW dot queued actions dot as parallel writer dot add no resize. Oh, you might even have to access the index, or no, there has to be an index on this somewhere, right? Okay, I guess that's the magic of parallel writer. You just don't need to even worry about that. Then we can just remove this. And we'll just set that to 0. No, let's do 2, just to make sure I know the value worked properly. Can I just write 2? Yeah. Okay. And then if that works, I'm going to go back and make it consistent with the validator system. Bit by bit, we'll learn fucking ECS. If it's the last thing that fucking kills me. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. Did not do that correctly, I guess. Rip. You don't need to send a bug report. I know. My bad, Unity. That was my bad. That was entirely my bad. I should move these over here. Okay, let's try this again. So parallel writer did not work the way I thought it did, and we should not do that. So instead we're going to do it the way we did it previously, which is going to be CIW, no, CIW, there we go. And then we're going to just... Oh, wait, is there just a base add no resize? No. If we do add... Fuck, I feel like it should do add no resize. Okay, let's look up a tutorial. How do you... I want to keep that one. Unity ECS, parallel writer, unsafe list. Several collections of nested types to read and write from parallel jobs. For example, to write safely to a native list from a parallel job, you need to use native list.parallelWriter. Oh, maybe it has to be part of the field, and so by making it part of the execution is what fucked it. Maybe that's the issue. So what we'll do instead, native list.parallel. Okay, so instead this is going to be unsafe list turn data dot parallel writer pw, and then we'll do pw dot add no resize. Yeah, that should work. Why did that not? Why is it giving red? Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll set actions is equal to q dot value rw dot queued actions dot as parallel writer. Oh, that's PW now. That's the issue. Okay. Now let's test this. Let's see what we have. Oh, I wonder if the ref RW issue I had of like trying to get it to write to it was because of the dispose and not because of this. And that I can actually just completely remove. Yeah, I wonder if that's what was causing that. Hmm. How did we crash it again? We didn't even get to the pointers, or we didn't even get to the. Oh no, the job is above that. That does make sense. That does track. Yeah. Okay, let's reboot. What did I do wrong here? Nums is equal to new native list allocator.temp job. Var job is equal to new parallel job, where nums writer is equal to nums.as parallel writer. Native list of int. Um, Although parallel writer ensures the safety of concurrent writes, the order of the concurrent writes is indeterministic because it depends on thread scheduling. The operating system and other factors outside your likewise, although a parallel reader ensures the safety of concurrent reads, the order of the concurrent reads is deterministic. You can't know which thread reads which values. To get around this, you can use either native stream or unsafe stream, which splits read and writes into a separate buffer. Christ, no, fuck that. Okay, so the only thing I can think of is that somehow we're writing outside the thing. Hold on, let's do this. We're just going to... Just to make sure that I'm not fucking crazy, let's work through some stuff. Let's start off with by just disabling that method to run on update. I want to make sure that we're still... The crash is due to us, okay? Let's work our way up, because there's always some fucking bullshit. Okay. So, we're inside check state. Perfect. Now that we get inside check state, let's disable the else. Should be a similar check. Again, no issue. Okay. Now that we're inside queue actions, let's start here. Maybe we can figure out what is causing this problem. I don't think it lets us look inside the jobs ever. But it's worth a shot. Okay, and we're going to reattach to Unity. And away we go. Okay, int count. Let's step through. Int count is now equal to 3. We complete our dependency on what's happening before us. Then we're going to grab the queue. Then we're going to create an unsafe list. Oh, maybe it's because we're trying to create a new unsafe list possibly every frame. Maybe we need to do that differently. Maybe that's the issue. Okay. Then we do the job. Can we step into that? That does not look like a yes. Oh my god, we're in? Okay. Let's take a quick peek. So we have a parallel writer. We have a list data. Our capacity is 16. We have one chunk worth of entities. Action set is we're gonna throw an exception. Why is that? Action set is in here. Let me check the spawn system. Okay, we do summon 3 enemies. So I'd assume it's iterating over them, right? Because it needs to be... It is interesting to me that the set is returning null. Oh wait, it's the actions. The action set is a blob asset. That's why it's returning null. It's returning that value is returning null. I understand. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Okay, so now we have this. We have our list ready to be assigned as a parallel writer. If we go through once, does it immediately fucking die? No. We go through twice. Index is now 1. List data has been written to twice now. Good. Again, we hit this execute thingy, part of the wrapper. And again, we come into this. So now we're at length 3. Our capacity is 16. We write to the third one. That works. Okay. Oh. Is something else crashing? Is it not this? Okay. We make it to the debug. Then we make it to end cycle. Where are we hitting this error? Why is the Unity crashing? So then we try to dispose of this. So we'll skip through, because I know that one's worked in the past. And just to make sure, if we go into matching entities, into validate system data, okay, so dispose is not doing what I thought it was. We need to be doing .clear, I think, for that. Maybe that's where our issue's coming from. And then we're gonna get the next one. Okay, then we run through the final bit of on update. Okay, the next thing that would kick in on my code is going to be the input validator. No, I put it in the wrong, or no, I didn't put it in the wrong spot, but it's gonna be turn system, or no, technically input. So we'll check input, and then the next thing will be turn system. We haven't crashed yet, so I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. What is our update list length? 10? Okay, we're in. Yep, uh-huh. Okay, late update. Trigger update. Okay, now we should start the next update. Canvas. Yep, render the canvas out. Okay, we make it back to the input system. Oh, so the input system runs pre like the main part of the update, so that's what that was. Now we make it back to the turn system. And now we make it back to in-cycle cleanup. Okay. Is it because we're about to try to dispose a thing that's already been disposed? But it didn't even fail. Hold on. If I hit continue, we're not crashing anymore. Did... Let me reattach because I think I need to remove the fucking breakpoint. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, and then we get the crash. Is the crash because of... I think the crash happened because of writer. Because we ran through that loop totally fine. Alright, let's close writer. Let's see if writer's the issue here. We're gonna reboot Dracula ECS. God, I'm so glad I fucking clicked through that, because I would never have realized that. Okay. Writer is closed. It should have no control over this right now. If I click play, is it gonna run? No, it still crashes. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm trying so hard to make this make sense. And I'm just beating my head against the fucking wall. Okay, what am I missing? We're gonna start disabling shit, and then we're gonna figure out what the fuck is the problem. The first thing we're disabling is the disposals, because I feel like the disposals are what's fucking us. That's the first thing that comes to mind. We're gonna get rid of the disposals. And then we're gonna go from there. Close that. Close that. Close that. Okay. Just fuck it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Okay. The disposals are breaking us. I need to stop disposing shit, okay? We need to figure out what we're doing wrong in the memory management and how dispose works, because there's some meme about how dispose works that's fucking me. It has to be because I'm trying to dispose something that already is existed. That has to be... Dispose should probably be only something that happens once, it seems. So instead we're going to do .clear. We're going to try that. Changes from dispose to .clear. And that should reset this pretty hard. Alright, if clear also crashes us, I don't know the proper way to wipe the data then. Okay, clear works. So clear is what I was looking for. Let's reattach to Unity. We're going to add a new line here. That's going to say debug.log test breakpoint. So this will just sit as our breakpoint to see what the fuck happens afterwards. So I don't think you can set those, yeah. Okay, then we'll save. Please recompile Unity, save, reload your scripts, thank you. Food in 7 minutes. That'll be a nice break. Alright, I haven't done anything though, fuck me. Alright, so now we get here. We're gonna hit continue. Hit continue. Continue, continue, I don't care about any of this. Don't care about that. Alright. Step through. Step through. Let's check. Matching entities. They're the same entity, so I can just check that on both. We're going to check the validate system data. The length is up to 18 still. Sets the length to 0. So what the hell? I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose it. Did I not see an error over there? Hold on. Reattach. Snap that in. Step through. Step through. Hit continue. Okay, no. None of those. The lengths are still... Is writer the issue? Is... Hold on. I can't tell what the fuck is happening anymore. Get rid of this. Hit continue. Close Unity. If I go into here and I type, instead of a worthless debug.log, if I do system API dot get singleton, oh no. Please don't make me be this dumb. Please don't make me be this dumb. Please. Please don't make me this retarded. Please, God. I am that retarded. Oh no! Oh no! Fucking god damn it! Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Debug.log, fuck me. No. God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh, I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh no. Okay. Fuck. Now I wonder if the dispose actually totally does work. Fuck. Why does it even let you call dispose on a read-only? I guess it doesn't differentiate it. Yeah. Because it's not like it's a different data type. It's just a wrapper. Fuck. Okay. God, I need to remember that so much more. Oh, God, that's going to cause me so many headaches if I can't get that through my fucking skull. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Alright. 2 minutes. Food is here. We got it to work. Clear does more or less what it's supposed to. I'm going to change it back to dispose just to test it now. Then we're going to re-add the breakpoint and recompile the scripts. I don't think it recompiled. I wish there was a better way to tell if it's... Oh, there it goes. Now it's reloading domain. Okay, now we'll reattach. Yes, that's what I want. I want it to dispose it. Yes. Okay, good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that, hit continue, shut that off, and we're going to set this back to dispose. Okay, so I had the right instincts. I just was fucking stupid. Okay, save a bunch, hop over. And now if I click play, there should be no memory leak errors. Good. Just to test, I'm gonna click one here. Okay, length 18, capacity 32, length 3, capacity 16. Step through, one's wiped. Step through, the other's wiped. Fucking beautiful. Okay. I understand now. Dispose does what I wanted it to. I did not have some... Fuck. That's actually gonna tell me. That's gonna tell me all fucking night. Oh no. Ugh. Okay. I gotta. Foods. Food alarm's about to go off. I'm gonna go AFK for a second. I'm gonna reset. We'll push ahead into the next part. Fuck me. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I have food though, so we're just gonna be chilling for a second. Review some code while I eat. Let's see. Fuck. I'm so upset that I didn't see that. I should have known. Fuck, I can't even think of it now. I should have known that because it never reran the thing, and the condition on it rerunning was that it was created. Fuck! I didn't even think it through. The signs were there. Alright. Well, let's do a code review. Make sure I didn't fuck anything up with this process. Okay, check state. If it's created, process the turn. Otherwise, queue the action. No. Currently, we're wiping every frame. That won't be the case eventually. So that's correct. Right now, it'll just infinitely queue them, which is not a big deal. We're testing the queue system anyways. We're getting a count. Completing the state. I don't think I need this anymore. So I'm going to disable it real quick, but it'll tell me pretty quickly if that's going to be a problem. All right. Queue is equal to get queue data. Queued actions is equal to unsafe list of type persistent. Currently, it doesn't make much sense because it's only lasting in the frame, but it will eventually. Then we run it. Now, excuse me. Now that we've set up the parallel for it, hold on. All right, I'm back. So let's see. Oh yeah, I was saying that we should be able to change this to what would you? That's not. Is it parallel? Schedule parallel. Because now this should run paralleled, and I don't think we'll have any issues, but let's check. Oh, we got an exception. We'll break out of this. Add no resize assumes the list capacity is sufficient. So is this because we assigned something out of thing, or even that we attempted this? If capacity is less than index plus length. Okay. But hold on, let me see. Why did it do that? Or I should say, like, why is it... How are we beating out the capacity? Because my understanding is that we didn't, but... So the count is 3. I believe we're only assigning 3 things to it. I don't think there's a way to get... Oh my god, you can. Okay. We're at index 0. Resume. Oh, we threw the error at index 0. Okay, why did we throw the error at index 0? Because it says the length is 0. Okay, wait, hold on. I have a theory. Is the unsafe hold on, let me see something. I wonder if this is the first time around we're having the issue or the second. So let me attach this real quick. I wonder if we're having the issue before the dispose or after. After the dispose. Oh. The dispose is running before that? Okay, hold on. Stop attach. Close this. Let me reread add no resize. I thought it recapacitated it. Does it not? Which one of you is it? Is it this one? Add, nope. Is it this one? Yes. Okay, one of you fuckers has it. Entities, collections, unsafe list. As parallel writer. That's what I want. Schedule parallel. Increments the length by 1, never increases the capacity. Ah. Wait. Isn't that what I want? Okay, I think the issue is that in-cycle cleanup is running before this. So all that we're going to do is we're going to... This just says after behavior system. So I think there's an issue with the sync point. Oh wait, but I have it in order last. But maybe the schedule is happening before this. So we just need to do state dot dependency. Fuck, I forgot how that was written. Hold on, let me pull up my browse repo in this change set, assets, scripts, systems. I want to view the queue system. State.dependency.complete. That's what it was. All right. Now if we rerun this, we reattach to Unity, and we keep our same breakpoints, now it should be forced to only run that after. Let me double check. God, let me lower my volume. It must sound awful for me chewing the mic. Hold on. All right. I think it was about here on the audio, maybe a little bit higher, somewhere around here. Okay. I don't know why the fuck it's taking 2 minutes to reload the domain. So I guess we're going to crash Unity. Reload it. Oh, I should reattach to Unity. We're not getting the error now. That's a good sign. Well, let's just make sure. Queue actions. See you next. End cycle cleanup. Continue. How are we ending up here still? Okay, let's unattach. I want to see something. I don't understand. Where's my... Oh, there it goes. So I guess it's just trying to stop it there. I don't understand. Job handle complete. Okay. So that's where it forces it to do that. Alright. And it looks like debug.log is taking most of our processing time anyways, which is good. Okay, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Fuck. Some people are messaging me to do stuff, so I think I'm gonna get off for a little bit, and then I'll probably work later tonight. I don't know if I'll end up streaming it though, because I'm gonna probably be pretty tired, but I feel like the stream was such a waste of time because it'll just me realizing I'm fucking stupid. But that's just how programming goes, huh? Alright. Yeah, I think I'll be streaming again, if not tomorrow, then the day after. I want to have a big day this weekend where I just code for like 6 hours, so I don't know if it'll